Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, Chris Cox over at Hasbro gave a letter, wrote a letter, issued a letter, distributed a letter to Hasbro employees about their new direction. Wow. So, the following announcement is unedited in its entirety given to Toybook. I'll include a link to this original posting and a show note. Team. I love when they start with team. Today we are announcing organizational changes to drive our playing to win strategy. Playing to win organizational update. These changes aim to empower teams to make quicker decisions and deliver innovation faster. Our commitment as a leadership team is to offer each of you a great place to work with opportunities for impact and growth. Now, by the way, this is going on when they are downsizing at Hasbro. So we're going to give you a chance to impact work as we let a portion of you go. Yeah, I don't know. Empowered business units. We are consolidating commercial teams into our wizard and digital gaming and toy game licensing and entertainment business units. That's a mouthful. Okay, so they're restructuring. They're trying to make things more synergistic. You've heard that word before. It doesn't always mean what they think it's going to mean. A lot of times these divisions are separate for a reason. But now they're slamming them together, possibly because you can do more with less this way. Our business support units will support each other in relevant channels. For instance, Wizards will support board games sell into hobby. Consumer products will help drive D&D and Magic assortment in mass. Okay, so there's a little cross marketing that they're hoping that their teams will do. Supply chain team, well, you need less of a supply chain team when you are going digital, right? By the way, Hasbro also announced its uh, quarterly earnings, and although sales are down, profits are up. Why are profits up? Well, I think maybe the 1,100 people they let go last year is finally being reflected in the balance sheet. But, you know, again, sales are down. Restructuring toy for growth, we don't care about that. A new marketing org. Marketing is a business annual investment totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. By the way, they basically let go one of their marketers at WotC, the one that interfaced with influencers. What? What? No. Why would we need that? Uh, we are approaching marketing in bespoke ways for each, with both supported by a centralized marketing service team that manages these investments for the company. So, and then they go on to talk about how they're restructuring and putting people together. And it seems to me that they are looking to get one vision for their marketing. But one vision when you sell things as divergent as Magic the Gathering cards, D&D, Peppa Pig, and Transformers doesn't necessarily convert too well. Now, this is where I think it becomes very interesting, very apt for D&D 2025 and beyond. Part of our strategy is an all-in bet on digital, direct, and technology-assisted innovation. Technology-assisted innovation is likely AI. Correct me if I'm which has TA as its abbreviation, is likely artificial intelligence. But they can't say it because it's still kind of a dirty word. Dan Rawson, who now leads direct for the entire company, is developing a unified back-end platform and managing the front end for brand-focused initiatives like Pulse, Secret Lair, DDB. What is DDB? D&D Bond. Dan Shull will consolidate IT and technology into one cohesive team. You can read details about this new team here. We're not going to go here, folks. Lastly, we'll keep investing significantly in our video game studios, bringing on new studio capacity and expanding partnerships with some of the biggest and best names in digital gaming. Well, we know they're working hard on expanding digital. I would guess that Project Sigil is where they are going all in. If you can succeed on digital, then your overhead for physical is much less. And digital includes microtransactions, digital includes subscriptions, digital includes all the things that Cynthia Williams said that D&D needed, right? D&D was under-monetized. D&D was a billion-dollar IP. Well, it only becomes a billion-dollar IP if it becomes digital, if it has the success of Baldur's Gate 3, if people are willing to pay a subscription with microtransactions added onto it, if you can monetize the players like you've monetized DMs for the last 50 years. That's a lot of ifs. That's a lot of ifs to take your chips, push them all in, and say, let it roll. Chris Cox may be extremely successful in this because we know Chris believes in AI, says he uses it in his home games all the time, and everybody he plays with uses it. He's trying to get you ready for AI in D&D, whether you want it or not, because it allows them to. You've seen it. I told you before. They had a profitable quarter of over $200 million in profits, with sales down in just about every category at Hasbro. How is that? Well, likely the 1,100 layoffs at the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, are reaping their rewards. But that's what I think. Tell me what you think. Again, I'll leave a link to the toy book letter that they were able to get from Hasbro. And what do you think the future of D&D is? What do you think the future of WotC is? How big a role do you think AI is going to play in Project Sigil? I think it's going to be huge. Maybe not on release, but they plan it to be huge. So, on that note, be safe, be well, God bless, roll the dice, roll them well. Tomorrow night, there will be a Gamer's Health at 8 p.m. We bumped it because we were doing exciting stuff today. So, hope to see you then. Good night.